Campbell. Maia Campbell. What is it? M-A-I-A. I never knew how to pronounce it.
I think it's Maia.
Maia Campbell. Okay,
Yeah.
we remember her from the 90s. I was so in love with her. After Rudy from The Cosby Show, it was Maia Campbell. She starred on In the House with LL Cool J, Debbie Allen, and Alfonso Ribeiro. Remember that sitcom? Was it on UPN or NBC? Or started on NBC and went to UPN or something to that effect.
Yeah, something like that.
Had a successful sitcom. It went some years. And before that, she was in that show. It was short-lived on Fox called South Central. It was she and Lorraine State. Now, she has had a troubled past. Right after all those shows ended, she was filmed on the internet, like strung out on drugs. I don't know if it was alcohol or like real drugs, not weed, but like real drugs. And she had been falling off a cliff. I don't know if you remember this, maybe 10, 12 years ago, where LL Cool J had reached out to her. He was trying to help her. Man, she's doing so good these days.
Really? That's such good news.
She's 6 years sober. She's doing so many different interviews. She's trying to get back on track as an actress. I just want to shout her out and give her props, because I'm always one of those people who is a big fan of people who have turned their life around. Robert Downey Jr., Bobby Brown, somebody who, has overcome adversity, and look at him now. And
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson, exactly. And Maia Campbell, because you saw those videos and you watched the video and you just shook your head because, she's such a pretty young lady, had a promising Hollywood career, and just look at what it...
Let me ask you about that. So she was gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
And then you saw when she was strung out, she almost even didn't look like herself. Unrecognizable. Right. Like you could have said she was somebody else and you would believe it. You wouldn't, you could see a little bit of her in there. So here's the question I had. You say she's doing well now. She's turned it around. Now, being serious, Bobby turned it around, but he still got crack mouth.
Yes.
Now, somebody, when they're really in it, there's some effects.
Yes.
That you can tell there's signs. It doesn't 100% go away, and they don't go back to looking like they did before they were deep in it.
Yes. Yes.
Does she still look like she has some crack
She's got some weight on her. She looks good. She's always had a real pretty face. She just did this recent interview. She's doing around. She did a recent interview in Essence, and she just says that she was suffering behind the loss of her mother. That's what led to her addiction. I just want to shout her out. As you can see, she looks good. She's sober, and her plans is to get back out here and start acting. And, who knows, maybe Tyler Perry will see her story, because this is a Tyler Perry type of story. You see the actress trying to get back on track. You give her that role, and there she goes. So just want to give props. Wow, this is Women's History Month, to Maia Campbell. You have my full support, baby. You're looking good, and God bless you. So you're familiar with E.J. Johnson, right? That's Magic Johnson's
his son.
Yes, but he's the one that's always flamboyantly in the female stuff. So he just did an interview, and he says that he only dates straight men. You being a woman, last time I checked, you are a woman. And you're more closer to
even though I do have this hat and this
you got the cab driver look going today. I am still a woman. I want to have you drop me off on Michigan and Randolph downtown, but that's another stop. I may tip you. I may give you a tip. It's okay.
Thank you very much.
So he just did an interview saying that he only dates straight men.
Yeah.
And so by you being a woman that's more closer to a gay man than me, a straight man, you're more closer to a gay man because you like men, right?
I don't have a penis.
But outside of you not having a penis,
I don't have balls.
You get what I'm trying to say. You're more closer in like attraction to men than a straight man, right? So he's done this interview, and I'm like, let me just play this snippet for Alex, and maybe she can break down what he's saying, because how you dating straight men if you're gay?
You can. I don't attract gay men, and I'm not attracted to gay men. Like, it's just not a thing.
Well, some people consider the straight guy always being the one that would approach you,
or somebody who, has been intimate and dating, women for most of their life, or like up until then, for sure.
Okay,
absolutely. It has always been that way, but now it's like even more so now that I definitely present in more of a feminine way. Because
okay, I'm gonna stop it there because he said they're gay up until that time, or they're straight up until the. Decipher that for me. Break that down for me, please, because he's saying that he doesn't attract gay men, but he's gay. And
does he identify as gay?
Well, Alex, you can look at the guy and tell he's not straight.
Well, he may identify as transgender or as
binary, binary.
It's binary, non-binary. He may identify as not gay. He may identify as queer.
Gay.
There's a difference.
What's the difference between queer and gay? Break it down for me. This is why I rely on you. You're more gay than I am. You're more of a so break. What's the difference between queer and gay?
First of all, this is the greatest. I'm more gay. What? What are you saying here? Hilarious. So no. But he also, there's a difference.
So you're saying you can understand him saying that he's only attracted to straight men. You're saying you get that. You realize that. And if so, break that down, because I don't.
Yeah.
These aren't straight men apparently if they're hooking up with a gay guy.
They could be curious. They could be trying something out for the first time. They could have a kink, but they could also, like 99% of the time, except for this one dude, they're attracted to women. Maybe they were never attracted to any other man, and never before, never after, never during anybody else. They could be just attracted to the person, not their sex.
I think it's always in you. It can't be just a one night, one type of thing. It's always in you. So if it took that one person to spark that thing that was always in you, okay. But I think it's always in you. Just don't want no one encounter with some person is going to make me jeopardize my entire sexuality if this is how it's always been.
It doesn't mean you've jeopardized it. You could just have an attraction to this individual's personality and their aura.
I'm gay. Just say that I'm gay. That's it. It's queer. It's an umbrella term in the LGBTQ community for sexual and gender minorities who are not heterosexual or cisgender. What the hell does cisgender mean?
Cisgender.
I'm going to Google that too. Cisgender.
I believe it is you identify as the gender you were assigned as at birth.
Denoting or relating to a person whose gender identity corresponds with the sex registered for them at birth, not transgender.
Woo! Go, Alex.
So that means I'm a boy, and I'm telling you I'm a boy because I was a boy when I was.
Identify as, so like I prefer she, her pronouns. I identify as a woman, and at birth, my birth certificate said I was female. So I identify as the gender that I was assigned at birth. On my birth certificate. Why
is that a classification though? Why can't you just say I'm a woman, I'm a man? And why is it cisgender?
Because that's what I identify as what I was assigned at birth. Not everybody does identify with what they were assigned at birth. So if I was assigned a boy at birth, but I identify as a woman, I am not.
You see how confusing this shit is for you to even try to articulate?
It is very nuanced. It is important in our landscape where there is all this nuance and people feel differently and they identify differently. But yes, if that is not what you normally grew up with, or you normally heard these terms, yes, there is a learning curve for learning the difference and how you apply it to whom. Yeah. And you don't apply it. Really, it's people, they tell you their identity. You are not supposed to apply identity to someone. The individual is supposed to tell you how they identify. Like I said, I prefer she, her pronouns. But I could have told you I am a they them.
Yeah, I see that. I'm like, his, him, he.
Or him they. Or she they.
What's they? Let's just go ahead and just come on right now.
They is non-binary, meaning I don't really believe I am in the category of a she or a he. So I'm a they. I'm just a being.
Okay, got it. And it's all kind of the same thing. You aren't traditional sex likers, right? You're doing something else, and that's fine.
There's also curious. There's curious.
If you're curious, you're gay.
No.
Yes, you did it. If you did it,
maybe I didn't do it, but I'm curious about it. Or I have like
you keep that curiosity shit to yourself. You keep that curiosity shit to yourself until you do it.
Maybe someone is keeping it to themselves. They have not acted upon it, but they're still curious.
Well, I don't think if you are thinking about doing it, keep that shit to yourself until you do it. Because I don't want to have to classify you for anything if you haven't done the act yet. You know, with men.
But I got
once
the
you
feeling.
do it, you're gay, right? Once you do it, once you cross, yes, ain't no turning back. You did it.
Gay is your feelings. Gay is your sexual preference, your sexuality.
Yeah, complicated and all. See, there
could be a kink. There could be a kink. That could just be and that doesn't mean you're gay because you don't identify. You're not gay if you don't identify as gay.
So I can have sex with a man, do sexual things with a man, but if I don't identify as gay, that doesn't make me gay.
Yes.
This is some crazy shit because I'm gay if I'm doing all of this stuff, but I just don't classify myself as gay.
You're right, because you may not see yourself as gay.
My mom could be black. My dad can be black. Everybody in my family can be black. I could be brought up in a cultural black everything. But because I don't identify as black, I'm not black. My birth certificate says African American or black on there. Came from a black mama, came from a black daddy. Because I don't identify as black, I'm not black.
I'm heterosexual. I identify as heterosexual. However, I understand if someone identifies as something else, how important it is for them to feel seen and for them to be acknowledged as how they identify. LGBTQ. Okay. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender. Now, what makes me gay?
You liking the opposite sex, having an appetite for the opposite sex. That's what makes you gay.
A sexual appetite, me wanting to have sex with someone.
An attraction to the opposite sex.
I can't just be attracted to a person, but not the whole sex. What if this one woman right here, this one right here, she walked by and I'm like, ugh. And then
if that
maybe she's my coworker and I get to know her, but I'm not attracted to any other woman. I don't see any other woman walk by and I don't say, or I don't, I don't, but I got to know her and it's her personality, specifically her. No other woman. Am I gay?
What was the reaction when she walked past?
Yeah,
you're gay.
I'm gay off just one woman.
Yeah, because if you got just more, you just explained that you were a little moist in the pants when she walked past. You said, that moistness came out then.
I didn't even do anything yet. I thought you said I had
get it. I get it. Ask a dude. Ask any dude. If your emotions were, when that dude just walked past, you trying to get to know him and all this other stuff, and you find out he's that good of a person. Fam, you're gay. That's all. That's it. You're gay. And just live with it.
Okay, so there's another Q after queer, and it's questioning. So that's why they say LGBTQ plus. There's some more. I'm gonna give you the rest of the plus. So now we got LGBTQ Q. Then we have I, which is intersex. There's P. That's pansexual.
Come on, man.
There's 2S. That's two-spirit. You hear about that. You hear about that as I have heard it, usually in the Native American community, that people are two spirits and they have the characteristics of both, of male and female. So they feel like both, not like one or the other. They feel like both. Then there's asexual, because it's you just aren't attracted or have any sexual tendencies to any body, because this is sexual preference. There's another there's agender. So you don't feel like you're a gender. So the first was not the sexuality, the second was not the gender. And then, well, there's the plus.
He's binary. He's unbinary. He's
binary.
Canary. He's
binary.
Vaginary. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
I want to talk to you about Bruce Willis and his wife. Oh, Bruce Willis.
Yeah. Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah, but so fine. I would have followed that man. I still would. All he got to say is this way. And I'm like, okay. Anyway, Bruce Willis and his wife, Emma Hemming Willis. We know the tragedy and that he's been diagnosed with FTD, frontotemporal dementia. Okay. So his wife has been very transparent about how hard it is to be a caregiver. We saw her all pandemic, just kind of being very vulnerable and crying and, things like that. She's written a book about how hard it was to be a caregiver, to watch somebody you love just completely, and just don't know who you are. She says he doesn't even know he has dementia. Like it's pretty sad. Well, let me tell you what she has done. You waiting for me to say started a GoFundMe to pay for his care? No.
I was just gonna let you say it and then see the reaction that you were gonna give for. I don't know the story, so I'm just listening to you.
Oh, she did not start a GoFundMe, even though his care is extremely expensive.
Yeah, he got the bread, though. That's Bruce Willis.
That's not the point. She didn't start a GoFundMe. She started a foundation. She started a fund to give other people money. It's the Bruce and Emma. I don't know if she put Hemming in there, but Willis. Let me look to make sure I give her all the credit. Fund. Well, she did put her name first. Emma and Bruce Willis Fund for Dementia Research.
All right.
It's for caregiver support.
Okay.
So I would like to give her a round of applause.
Yeah.
She's struggling. She's still paying for his care, and she's still, in the thick of it. And she's trying to help other people.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, give me that bread.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Emma Willis. Good job, baby girl.
It ain't a show unless we talking about 50 Cent. The latest to 50 Cent. If it ain't a damn documentary, it's he and T.I. versus the kids. Now it's another beef that he has conjured between he and Papoose. And he's now with Clarissa Shields. Now,
really?
He's been known to be a really good rapper, very lyrically inclined over the years, but we've never seen like a big Papoose hit, right? There's never been a Papoose chart-topping hit. He's always been like mixtape, and you see him battle in like, ciphers and all of that stuff, and he's killing it, but once it comes to, hits, he just don't have them. Anyway, he's the latest to, I guess, come at 50, and he just basically released a diss track on 50 that's pretty nice. I'm gonna let y'all check it out here. Yeah.
He was a crab in a barrel until Eminem picked him. Made himself famous by claiming he was a victim. His claim to fame was I got shot 9 times, but the truth is he only got shot 5 times. He lied cause he wanted to get shot more than Tupac. Lame choice, game voice, G you not. Queens don't respect you, they know you a joke, you clown. You from Queens, but pay Bronx niggas to hold you down. You even hate on your own crew. Why you be dissing Banks? Is it cause he nicer than you, or cause you just a snake? Try to take Mayweather money, tape. Put you in your place. Heard that story about how Floyd punched you in your face. Did 6 months in shop. You never been upstate. Vivica torched your salad. She had a shitty face. Black child poked you up. Left you with the shakes. Bruno Carvalho yapped your chain and ended up with a case. When he got shot, they tried to take his face off. That nigga jaw was wired up like Jake Paul.
So we heard that. That was pretty not bad, right? You know, basic little jabs at 50. Here's 50 response to that. You're talking about Papoose, right? Now, remember when I told you Papoose doesn't have a hit at all in life whatsoever? Here's his response to that.
I love this man.
Rap career,
love this man.
Still rapping. 25 years. Still waiting. 0 hits. Papoose. So when you're in a battle with somebody like that, man, it's kind of like, how do you keep going? Like, how do you win? This cat is untouchable.
Put it back up for a second. I want to dissect this.
Let me pull this up here.
More. Okay. This man has put on a suit. He has a pointer in his hand. This is hilarious. He got the whiteboard like he's giving a lecture.
Yeah.
In class. Yeah, Papoose.
And then he got mixtape excuses, the books underneath.
The books, right. Mixtapes, excuses.
This man is undefeated, man. How can you go up against that? When you think you're winning, you think you got something, and here he comes.
Professor 50 Cent.
Have you seen it yet?
What?
Because I know this is something that you were looking forward to in 2026, The Different World.
Yes.
Did you see this? I'm gonna hit you with it. I'm gonna hit you with it. Just get ready for it. Bam! Lena James is back. Because I know how excited you were for the Different World reboot. You know, it's coming out this year. There's one of your first pictures. Check her out. Jada Pinkett going in her, was it dressing trailer?
Dressing trailer, it looks like, yeah.
I wonder, though, like, everybody's grown, right? So how are they going to introduce them back into the mix here?
Somebody's mama, when their child is going to school there. Guest lecturer, they show up to teach a class maybe or something like that.
Her role wasn't a really starring upfront role, right? She was like a main when it was their season, like toward the end of A Different World. Was she one of the main characters? I don't really remember. She
never had that. She was just in the class. They gave her more and more airtime
as she got bigger. She did other movies
as the show went on.
Yes,
but I mean, she was just of the cast. She wasn't like a Whitley and a Dwayne, how everything revolved around them. So she was just they gave her a good amount of time, but she was just of the class.
Yeah. So be on the lookout for The Different World reboot.
Did you hear about Idris Elba?
I did not.
Congratulations are in order. If you meet him, you have to officially call him Sir Idris Elba.
Like Elton John.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Knighted. He got knighted by the king. You know how they take the sword and then they go on one shoulder and then they go over your head and do the other
you're
shoulder.
Telling me you're enlightening me now. Okay.
Yeah. So he's been knighted. So when you are a knight in Britain, and you are knighted by the king, then it's part of your name, your title. You are Sir, blah, 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 blah. So there's like Sir Anthony Hopkins.
Yes, Clarice.
Yeah, there's others that I'm forgetting. Just like you said, Elton John. Mm-hmm. He's one of them. I think Patrick Stewart, Make It So, from Star Trek, Picard. I think Picard's a Sir. And then if you get knighted and you're a woman, you're a dame. So there's, I think Helen.
I thought you were broad, right? I'm joking. These are jokes. Okay.
Yeah. So Dame Judi Dench, Dame. But anyway, so Idris Elba, black man, Sir Idris. I ain't got a problem calling you sir. I'm
kind of reluctant to show you this next clip because I know how big of a fan of Prince you are. But I'm really showing this to just display the advanced role AI is playing out here. This looks so real. And I wrote this as a Facebook status. I said, this is dope, and terrible all at the same time. Knowing how big of a Prince fan you are, I want you to check this out and tell me what you think.
Welcome back to the Legacy Honors. And now, it's time to present our final award of the night.
And the winner is Michael Jackson.
Everybody's dead, as you can see.
I heard there's royalty in the room tonight. But what's a prince to a king?
I didn't think you would smile from that. But look at AI. You see all those dead celebrities? You got Amy Winehouse and Biggie and Aaliyah and Tupac. I just thought it was dope. Serena's right there. How could you not like it?
Selena.
Same thing.
Do you know the name Steve Wilkos?
Steve, yeah. The security guard from Jerry Springer Show that got his own show. Right? That's Steve.
Yes, he was a security guard, was a bouncer or whatever, security guard, bouncer.
He was a police officer here in Chicago.
He was a police officer, yes, and then just security, and he was breaking up the fights when the whole fighting started with Jerry Springer Show. Got his own show.
Yes.
He went and canceled Jerry.
Yes.
But
Steve.
His show kept going.
Yes.
Do you know it just got canceled? It just got canceled.
Just heard about that. It was still on TV.
Where? I thought it was canceled decades ago. I mean,
I thought
not decades, but
canceled.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
Where can you watch it? Where you?
I don't know.
On TV? I don't believe it.
Does it come on overnights? I don't see any commercials for it. The Steve Wilkos Show, 2 p.m.
Don't even know where it comes on. This dude has made out like a bandit.
What?
I don't care if they was paying him the minimum wage of all the TV wages. He still made. How long has that show been on?
I was watching Jerry Springer one day and Jerry was off and they had Steve filling in. I was like, why the hell is the security guard hosting the show? Yeah. And Steve ended up the Steve Wilkos Show. And I'm sitting down and I'm watching Steve and I'm like, I can't take this dude serious. He's sitting there with a young lady. And so tell me about your problems. How has your life been?
I couldn't take him seriously either. That show was shit. Let's just be very clear.
Yeah.
And I don't know where it was airing until now. Did it?
I don't know.
I feel like Steve was like not mad. He was like, I thought I should have been 5 years ago. So thank you for the bag.
Shout out Steve Wilkos. You kept that job longer than you thought you would. I'm sure you got a big bag from hosting that show.
Yeah, you did. Good for you. I mean, you took your moment and you ran and then ran some more, and Forrest Gump ran it around the country. Sheesh, good for you.
Hey, man, they say you're 5 minutes of fame, brother. You used an hour. Congrats to you, my boy.
A year.
That wraps up episode 77 of Trey and Alex. Don't forget our YouTube page. You can tap in, check out all of our old episodes, past episodes, our shorts, etc., etc. And then our website will be back up soon. That's youtube.com/Trey and Alex. I'm Trey the Chocolate Jock.
I'm Alex Dupree.
Trey and Alex, we out.
Deuces.